There's been a few rumors and clues swirling about Banggeul and Siyoung's relationship, but nothing concrete has come out about where they currently stand until now. Before diving into the gossips and clues flying around, let's take a moment to talk about them as individuals first before delving into their current status and heartwarming moments in episode 11. First off, can we talk about how incredibly cautious Bangle is? At first, I thought she was being overly dramatic when she kept tearing up about making a decision with Siyoung, saying she was scared of getting hurt again. But then her reactions to her family's comments totally changed my perspective. When her mom was about to spill how she reacted to joining the show, Bangle's face screamed, "Mom, what are you about to say?" And let's not forget her nervousness too. At some point when her brother was talking, her look and gesture showed just how much she's cautious and tries to guard herself. It made me think back to what the tarot reader told her during their two-on-one date. The reader hit the nail on the head, saying Bangle spends too much time in her own head. But what really warms my heart is that, despite her fears, she took the leap and gave herself a chance to be loved by Siyoung. That's growth, and I'm so proud of her for that. Now can we talk about Bangle's younger brother? He's cute, right? Well, that meeting between Siyoung, Bangle, and their brothers was thrilling and just too good to dismiss. Bangle's brother's name is Moon Single LOL. And yep, you heard that right. Their names are Moon Single and Moon Bangle. These have to be the most unique sibling names ever. I can't help but imagine their dad coming up with them. He looks so effortlessly cool, and I bet he thought those names were peak creativity. Also, their sibling dynamic is so affectionate and wholesome. They're like the perfect blend of cool and gorgeous. When Siyoung showed up with his brother, Yeom Sungwa, it was game over for me. Compliments were flying left and right, and I couldn't help but enjoy how both brothers kept hyping their siblings' partners up. The similarities in Siyoung and his brother's chiseled builds were striking. It was like seeing two versions of perfection. They really worked hard to get those chests. OMG. When Sungwa said Bangle looks even prettier than what her brother described, I was like, "Aw, that's so sweet." And when Single pointed out that Siyoung perfectly matched Bangle's ideal type, I screamed. I'm so dramatic, LOL. They were so cringe and cute. I couldn't stop smiling. That whole scene was pure chef's kiss. Anyways, the air was bright, beautiful and colorful as they shared impressive stories about their childhood. Siyoung's brother said he was spanked by Siyoung when they were young, and Bangle's brother said the same too. He said Bangle took care of him when his parents went out for work. She had a motherly role in his life which was so sweet. His admiration for her was so touching. Sungwa opened up about a more serious moment, revealing that he hadn't even known about Siyoung's divorce until much later. One day, he noticed something was off in the way Siyoung spoke, and his heart ached for his brother. Now, seeing Siyoung so genuinely happy, Sungwa said he finds himself cheering him on even harder, expressing heartfelt support for his older sibling. Single also shared a similar sentiment about Bangle. He admitted he hadn't realized how much his sister was struggling because she kept everything bottled up. When he finally saw her in pain, it hit him deeply, and he began to understand just how hard things had been for her. Now that she's glowing with happiness, he wishes for nothing but her continued joy. The more I watch their scenes, the more invested I become with their relationship. Their pace started so slow, but now they seem to be on fire. In her interview, Bangle reflected on how moved she was by her brother's words. Hearing Single tell me he wants me to be happy really moved me today. I didn't expect him to think that way, she shared, her voice full of emotion. Siyoung too was introspective, saying, "Today was really meaningful. It made me realize that, at the end of the day, all I have is my family." Watching their stories unfold, it's hard not to feel completely invested in their relationship. Their journey started at such a slow pace, but now it feels like they're unstoppable. One of the most heartwarming moments was when they recreated Bangle's parents' fighting cheer from their first meeting with Siyoung. This time, Single suggested they all join hands and cheer for happiness together. The four of them, hand in hand, cheered fighting together. The sight of the four of them united in their hopes for each other's happiness was incredibly moving. The whole meeting was brimming with warmth and sincerity. I really hope the best for these two and their families. They look like the ultimate perfect match. Although, there haven't been any recent sightings of these two in public to solidly confirm if they are currently dating or not. However, netizens have been able to piece up some clues. The latest clues about Banggeul and Siyoung's relationship revolve around their businesses, and honestly, it's fascinating. Bangle runs a bakery and her Instagram handle is as shown on screen. Siyoung also owns a cafe called Cafe Sunshine. His Instagram too is as shown on screen. It's been speculated that Bangle, with her experience running a dessert cafe, might be lending a hand to Siyoung's business, since he is new to it. Netizens have pointed out some curious details. There's similarities between their dessert designs and even their cafe logos. Is this a coincidence, or are these two collaborating not just in love but also in business? This is from Siyoung's shop, and this is from Bangle's. It's hard not to think this is a not-so-subtle hint that they're building something meaningful together, both personally and professionally. The two shops also follow each other on Instagram. Either way, it's adding even more excitement to the idea that these two might be headed for happily ever after. Then there's this new photo, presumed to be them floating around too. It was said to have been uploaded by their close relative. And the tattoo shown directly matches Bangle's tattoo. I have so much confidence that these two chose each other and are still dating seriously. This relationship seems to be the smoothest sailing out of all the couples. Parents' approval, check. Brothers' approval, another check. At this point, there's really no more to ask. It's like they're tailor-made for each other. Huge kudos to the producers, they did an amazing job with the cast members this season. I usually try not to get too emotionally attached to couples from Korean dating shows, but this is one couple I am not prepared to hear of them breaking up. It would definitely shatter my heart if they do. Their chemistry and the support they've received from their families make them feel like the couple of the season. Maybe the wedding bells are in the near future, right? What are your thoughts on this couple? Do you think they chose each other at the finale and are still dating? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.